Sacral clocks. Wonderful for the low back, for bringing awareness or proprioception to the low back area. And if I'm having just some general low back pain, this is a go-to. I love it. We'll think of the pelvis as a clock. So pubic bone is 12, your hip bone is 3, navel is 6, and your hip bone is 9. So 12, 3, 6, and 9. I'm going to rest my arms here, my hands on my rib cage. You can rest your arms by your sides or anywhere that's comfortable. You'll now tune into your breath and place an imaginary marble at the center of the clock. You might visualize a marble from your childhood. Center of the clock. And then you'll take the marble and slowly roll it all the way to 12 o'clock. You'll get it there by arching the back, so the low back will come off the mat. Once you get to 12, you'll bring the marble all the way to 6 o'clock. Slow motion. Now my back becomes flat against the mat or whatever surface you're on. We're arching and flattening, or spinal extension and flexion, taking our imaginary marble from 12 to 6 and 6 to 12. You can do this several times, and then you come back to the center of the clock. The marble, the pretend magical marble, is in the center of the clock, and we'll take it from 3 to 9. This one is a little trickier, and you don't do it by moving the legs. So keep the legs still. They'll move a teeny tiny bit. But begin to take your marble across the clock over to 3, over to the hip bone. Notice your breathing. And then you go from 3 all the way across the clock to 9. 9, all the way across to 3. Super slow motion. You're not rushing when you do this. Maybe best to do this before you have your coffee. Several times, or 2 or 3 or 4 times, whatever is feeling good. 3 to 9, 9 to 3. And then you come back to center. The marble is in the center of the clock, and you can go all the way around the clock. So take the marble down to 12, and all the way 1, 2, 3. If you're not visual, just imagine. Imagine that you can see this. Maybe you're at 6 o'clock by now, making your way slowly around the clock. 7, 8, 9, all the way to 12, super slow. And when you get to 12, you can come all the way back counterclockwise. 11, 10, 9, all the way back. Try to visit all of the numbers. And when you make your way all the way around to 12, you'll come back to 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock a few more times. Very slowly, enjoying the breath, enjoying the gentle movement. I like to finish with the 6 and the 12, 6 to 12 and 12 to 6. And then you find the very center of the clock and you rest. Take a few breaths here. I hope you enjoyed Sacral Clocks.